2017 Porsche 911 Turbo is not an automobile. Well, yes, it has seats and four wheels and it moves under its own power much like an automobile, but anyone who thinks this brutal black bullet was conceived and built simply to convey a human from home to office to tennis club should instantly click off this webpage and head somewhere more suitable to their worldview. Panda videos on YouTube would be good. The Porsche 911 Turbo is not an automobile. It's a life-changing phenomenon with windshield wipers. I knew that the first time I discovered a turbo 4 decades ago. But back then it was only a hunch, an awareness that I was gazing at something truly unique, but an impression based exclusively on the recently born Porsche's fearsome reputation. I was only looking. Since then, though, I've driven numerous turbos. And I've come to know. But even recent turbos didn't fully prepare me for this latest edition. You see, the new turbo is uncommonly fast. Conventions defying fast. Pass the barf bag, Space Mountain scream fast. The first time I flattened the gas in this updated 2017 version, my skull smacked the headrest so hard I virtually choked on my pituitary gland. We're talking 0 to 60 miles per hour in a mere 2.9 seconds, the kind of mind-altering, senses-baffling acceleration one normally associates with stepping into an elevator that isn't there. That's what you get when you combine permanent all-wheel drive, the traction of the rear engine layout, an angry twin-turbo, 3.8-liter flat-six, and a cadre of fanatical German engineers who guess Sir Isaac Newton was a wimp. Nor does the turbo relent after blasting you well past road speeds. Instead, it continues to hurry up forward in ardor, like it's chasing something, as if its near -200 miles per hour top speed was $1 million lottery ticket about to blow away in the wind. One thing I realize right away, the rear view mirror in this turbo is needless weight. Nothing is ever behind you. The turbo makes pace so easily, with such an air of trust and pacify, you'll find yourself going 90 miles per hour when you thought you were loafing along at 60. On empty mountain streets, the gap between normal and turbo widens exponentially, the only thing that can hang with you is the sunlight. In a style, the rear end of the Porsche 911 Turbo has much in common with a Yeti. People say it exists, but almost no one has ever seen it. Not when it's moving, anyway. An increase in boost pressure for 2017 bumps output in the standard turbo by 20 horsepower, to 540. Naturally, this being Porsche, there is an even more potent version, the Turbo S, which makes 580 horsepower. A dynamic boost system improves throttle answer, especially when exiting corners, by cutting merely fuel delivery but maintaining the throttle valve open when the motorist lifts the accelerator. This helps preserve boost pressure even off gas. It works, delivering its massive peak torque at under 2,000 revolutions per minute. The turbo pulls like a larger displacement, normally aspirated machine, quick to leap on throttle, then pulling with stunning ferocity once the turbos reach full simmer. In Sport or Sport Plus modes, the 4-mode Sport Chrono package is now criterion. The response is even quicker. Proportion of that owes to overboost, a temporary increase of about 2 pounds per square inch in turbo pressure that raises the torque peak from 486 pounds-foot to 523. Because, you're getting it now, 486 simply isn't enough. Standard launch control makes maximum accel sprints effortless. The standard PDK 7-speed dual-clutch transmission is, as always, simply brilliant. I never left the lever in automobile, always preferring to dab the paddles myself. It's addictive, the satisfying blip as one gear changes to another in less than a winking, the steady upsurge of power, the sense that you're completely in tune and in control of this barely tamed ogre. A notable change for 2017, if you'd rather shift with the console lever instead of the paddles, Porsche has overruled the lever's direction. Downshifts are now lever forward, upshifts lever back. This is how every sequential shift racing car worth its slicks does it, and while it's a little bit mystifying why Porsche didn't do this sooner, I applaud them get it right now. The chassis is capable of wringing the breath right out of your lungs. updated Porsche Stability Management (PSM), and Porsche Traction Management (PTM), improve both grip and responsiveness, to the point that I believe in one series of tight mountain corners I may have actually wept out uncle. And I was still well under the maximum. Severely, don't even think of pushing this animal to its limits on a public road. The cornering forces are so prodigious, overstepping their binds would be like leaping off a tilt-a-whirl at max fling. You'd finally come to rest somewhere in, oh, Chile. What's truly remarkable is how damn livable Porsche has made this thinly veiled track racer. New touchscreen with Google Earth and Google Street Nav opinions. Comfy leather seats. Available premium Burmester surround sound audio. Heated steering wheel. A list of customization and personalization alternatives to fill a phone book and drain your bank account to zero. And an overall level of refinement that virtually, makes you think car. Forget that nonsense. Plaster the gas pedal again, fury against the G. Hurry up, watch the world outside the windshield blur into a pandemonium of color and darkness and sun, seeing yourself be changed. The new Porsche 911 Turbo is something else. And when you drive it, so are you.